Talia and the all-devouring evil's army had left the mines of Steelsmith behind them, far from Tanos and his henchmen. The tunnels brought them close to the city Burger's End, in the Empire's hinterlands. Burger's End was known for its voracious heroes. More specifically, their appetites were wait for it, dairy. They ate so much that the city had to be supplied with food from the surrounding area on a daily basis. True story.
These gluttons are going to be easy. Onwards, creatures of the deviant evil! Give these gourmands their just desserts!
This hasty attack wasn't the best idea, as the what is cannon fodder for evil's creatures all too quickly found out. These well-fed warriors proved to be exceedingly powerful and dismembered the advancing horde with terrifying speed.
That could have gone better.
Naturally, a battle like that can work up an appetite. Luckily, a transport full of food showed up shortly after the clash. The wheels quickly turned in the deceitful evil's evil brain. What if those deliverers were to have an accident on their way to the city, and the city suddenly ran out of food? It giggled a treacherous little giggle. Those wood piles could be used as a roadblock if they were put into motion with a few hefty blows. That would make transporting that food even more difficult.
Okay, then we'll starve the pigs out. A brilliant plan. Do we have to do this? I feel so bad about killing Grimly. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought that evil act would finally extinguish the good part of me. I guess I'll just have to put up with you for a while longer.
These schizophrenic monologues are really annoying. They prevent me from saying so much more.
Not the worst thing when I look at the reviews of the last game.
What? How dare you? Talk about cheeky. You haven't heard the last of this. In its boundless genius, the prudent evil had provided Talia with a few gobberbots whose combat strength would prove extremely useful. They were just, wait a minute, where are they?
Yes! They were supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the postman just left a note at the dungeon entrance saying that I wasn't home. I was here the whole time.
Oh, I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Professionals. Just once. Remember what they told you. You don't want any more of those electric shocks. Fine. And so, the bad-tempered evil quickly threw 2 gobberbots into the dungeon. Then it went out to find that postman and beat the living crap out of him. Meanwhile, even the gluttonous heroes of Burger's End had noticed the constant rhythmic thumping sounds coming from underground between chews, and sent scouts and combat troops out towards the dungeon.
These stuffed pigs will be a piece of cake. We could also deal with them peacefully, couldn't we?
That was a noble thought from the good Talia, but the heroes of Burger's End were not choosy about what they ate, and dark elf fingers were considered a delicacy.
Oh, disgusting! Right, let's roast these pigs. Oh, good call. What?
The evilness collecting evil had, collected evil. Damned adjectives, whatever. It soon had the chance to research gobberbots, enabling it to recruit them itself in future. This extremely useful research would equip all normal goblins with a mech. greatly increasing their combat strength. The first food delivery set out for Burger's End. Of course, the well-prepared and not at all surprised evil would never let it arrive at its destination.
What's up?
Did I just hear a satisfied burp? Did a food delivery make it through to Burger's End? The failing evil had obviously failed. It's payday. There are enemies in your dungeon.
Evil is unstoppable! cloud will fall.
A satisfying crash and clatter heralded the unapproachable evil's army's destruction of the pixie camp. A wonderful thing, because the sound of their wings reminded me of the mosquitoes that attack me in bed at night.
I'm sure we could have come to a peaceful agreement.
Peaceful agreement with something that sounds like a mosquito. Trust me, there's no room for peace there, only total war. Even when you search every crack in the whole damn bedroom at 2 in the morning for the stupid things. Oh, apparently a couple of heroes got lucky and caught a couple of goblins away from their gobobots on a pee break. You should free them as quickly as possible. It's payday.
Get up. Take that!
A food delivery had reached Burger's End. The Red with Shame evil would have to live with the humiliation.
Just wait. Sure showed here. Evil will triumph. We've stopped the food deliveries! Let the pigs starve. Just wait. And stay down! And stay down!
Thankful and relieved for the helping hand they received from the massacring evil, the goblins immediately joined its constantly growing army. These blockades were certain to be very useful to the sneaky evil in clogging access to Burger's End.
Vista, baby!
The stagecoach, I mean the food delivery, was on its way to Burger's End. Naturally, it would never reach its goal.
Finally, we should send out a couple of creatures to take advantage of those blockades.
The ambush planning evil had taken advantage of the blockades and thereby significantly restricted the food deliveries to Burger's End. That should make starving the city out child's play.
Excellent! Let's hit the greedy bastards right where it hurts most. In the gonads? In their stomachs. I will destroy this land.
The masterful evil had destroyed the delivery without even breaking a sweat.
On deck? Scouts report a number of deliveries on their way to Burger's End. Okay, creatures? Don't let anything through.
The all-destroying evil had destroyed one of the deliveries to Burger's End.
Will triumph! I will destroy this land.
Payday. The now in a triumphant mood evil had destroyed all the food supplies before they reached Burger's End. Again, a number of food deliveries were on their way to Burger's End. Naturally, these would never ever reach their destination. The destructive evil's armies had destroyed one of the deliveries. highway robbing evil hadn't even let a crumb roll through to Burger's End. Excellent work. Craved. Beer was essential for the horde, as these stubborn again, a number of food deliveries were on their way to Burger's End. Naturally, these would never ever reach their destination.
What's up?
A delivery to Burger's End spontaneously burst into flame. Well, okay, actually more because the grandiose evil's creatures set it on fire. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil will triumph. I want Thanos' head.
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end. Now in a triumphant mood, evil had destroyed all the food supplies before they reached Burger's End. A number of food deliveries carrying a variety of culinary delights were on their way to Burger's End. How sad that they would never reach their destination.
Thanos must die!
The destructive evil's armies had destroyed one of the deliveries.
Yes to all that is good. Ow!
The abstinent evil had not yet built a brewery. The abstinent evil had not yet built a brewery, which led to many sad. One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end. Burger's End was doomed. The feasting evil's armies had laid low the last of the defenders, and now rampaged through the city, plundering and burning as they went.
Wonderful! Let them burn. Okay, somehow that was extremely evil. I mean, I haven't forgotten that bit about the dark elf fingers, but maybe we could have gone about things differently? Just shut up and look at the fire.
Talia sat and surveyed the heartwarming scene. Every now and then one could still hear some screaming in the distance, but they soon ebbed, and there was no sound except the crackling of the fire. Well, aside from the roaring of the vile evil's creatures, of course. Once the plundering and arson had gone on long enough, the hinterland conquering evil's army marched